All right, guys, it has happened yet again. Another nurse has decided it's time to go ahead and make a TikTok video, and it's got her in a little bit of trouble. Earlier, probably a few days ago, however long it may be, a TikToker by the name of Olivia Tyler, 33, decided to go ahead and make herself a video after losing a patient, probably due to a code. I don't think that it's ever revealed what happened to this patient. Maybe they were a DNR, maybe it was a full code. I am not exactly sure. However, this nurse is getting the quite opposite of praise. She is getting hated on quite a bit. A lot of people are upset that this nurse is using a patient's death for what they call clout. No clout for a death, whatever it is that they want to say. Now, a couple things to take away from this. As we have seen a couple times in the past, nurses who are TikToking at work seem to not end well. It seems every time that a nurse on TikTok ends up making the news, they are at work and it doesn't go well. To my knowledge, all that has happened is the user has deleted the account. I don't believe any reprimations have happened at this individual's workplace. However, I would not be surprised if something does happen. Probably not a suspension or removal of license or anything like that, but I would imagine maybe a write-up or something like that due to making a video at work. So a couple things to take away. Should this individual be getting hated on as much as they are? I honestly don't believe so. Maybe, just maybe, this is this user's coping mechanism. I remember my very first code. It did not go well. Individual ended up passing and we all sort of went our own little separate ways for 15 to 20 minutes and then sort of came back together as a group. It was a terrible situation, terrible night for all involved, to be quite honest with you. And maybe, just maybe, this nurse sort of needed that time away to sort of process what happened. Is it possible? It's possible. Maybe that is their coping mechanism. Two, if this is your coping mechanism and you do things like this, maybe don't post it, or maybe talk about it later and then sort of post your emotions, something like that, with a little more context. I don't believe that they did this individual did this to go viral. I don't believe so. I hope that they did not do this to go viral, using a death to go viral, as people are hating on this individual to do so, or doing so. So I don't believe that's the case. I do think that ill-placed timing played a role in this. Maybe not the time and the place to do the video. Agreed, or at least post the video. I'll agree to that. Maybe if this is your coping mechanism, maybe don't do it at work. Maybe do it when you get home. And something that I have always strongly done and I'm against is posting while at work, or making a video while you're at work. The cicadas are quite loud today, sorry about that. But I shy away from posting while at work. I've never done it. I don't want to do it. It terrifies me simply because I'm terrified of HIPAA violations. I'm not saying that this individual violated any HIPAA rights, but it doesn't take much to violate a HIPAA right. You could give away a unit name and a room number, and if somebody knows the patient that's in that unit or that room number, then you could get yourself in some trouble. So I definitely try to shy away from posting at work. So those are my expertise, not expertise, but my advice, I should say. So I don't think that this individual was looking for the clout due to the death. I don't believe that that's what they were doing. I think, in all honesty, I think that this nurse was probably just saying, hey, look at how frustrated I am after the death of this patient. Maybe trying to get other nurses to say, hey, I can completely relate. I've been there. Maybe something sort of like that. I don't think that they were looking to go viral. And to be quite honest with you, had this video not gone viral, I don't think anybody would have even really cared. But there are some definitely some nasty comments in that individual's direction too much, or so much to the point that they deleted the account. So sad day. So be careful with what you post online, and my advice is never ever ever post while you're at work, or record something while you're at work, because it has seemed to not end well, especially for these nurses coming up with their TikToks that haven't fared very well. So terrible situation, terrible on every end, really. There's no good end to this situation all the way around. So I hate it for this nurse. I hate that this decision has really come out to be a very negative one for them. I really hate this for that nurse, and wish them the best. Whew. If you like nurses making the news on Thursday, there should be a playlist down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on this side. And if you like this video, YouTube says you'll like that one over there as well. Thank you so much. Hope it helps.